Hey yo, what's up everybody, Holmes here, and we're back with some more Demon Souls walkthrough, not playthrough, with my Dex Build. And yeah, welcome back. Today we're going to be taking on King's Tower, but before we do that, let me just go over a few things here real quick. I did bring it along with the Makoto, and also I brought along the Clever Rat's Ring. And I quick slotted my Full Moon Grass, so I have Half Moon, Full Moon, and Black Pine Resin. So that's my, I guess, new setup for this part. And also let's talk to Bior.
Do you intend to challenge the king? You may be a great demon hunter, but I fear you may not be ready. The king's defended by the black souls of mighty knights and a fire-breathing drake. They defeated even myself. That's how I ended up in the dungeon. Beware the limits of your own power.
Alright. Let's go over to the King's Tower. The reason why I have the Clever Rat's Ring, it's because that's going to help us boost our damage against the dragon when we're sniping him. And the reason why I brought along the Makoto, it's so it can help us reach that point, because your HP has to be 30% or lower for the Clever Rat's Ring to awaken, I guess. And yeah, I don't know if I can rely on just taking damage from enemies without dying, so that's, I have the Makoto on just to be sure. And these soldiers, wow, they're just dropping Soldier Lotus. Sometimes they'll drop like Late Moon Grasses, so that's pretty good as well. Crystal Lizard, I don't know if it's worth getting, because it's kind of like, it always triggers this guy, and then I believe the lizard just drops. Oh my god. It just drops, what do you call it? Like Hearthstone shards or chunks, stuff like that. So, I don't know. In my opinion, it's not really worth it. This guy can also backstab chain. So that's it for that. And our inventory is full right now, but he drops the penetrating sword, which is, I believe, it's the sword that the penetrator uses. So that is that. Right here, I highly recommend you snipe the wall, so it triggers that big dude to kind of turn around, and then here's your opportunity to deal with this bitch. Be careful, because they hit freaking hard. They hit like trucks. Let's go ahead and heal up real quick. I mean, I can wait for the freaking regenerating ring to hit. What the hell is happening here? Watch out for the guy's spear. His spear can break your shit, so be careful. Like literally. Well, it's not like when it breaks it's beyond repairing, but if you take too many hits from that, it'll damage like your equipment. And when the equipment breaks, you just do like crap damage. So it's best to not take any hits from this guy. Yeah, even if you block his attack with like a shield or whatever, same thing. It'll break it. Like even like you block it with a shield, it'll break your katana, even though if it's not hitting it. I don't know, it's weird. And it can also break your equipment, like what you're wearing, it can break that too. So that guy's a real pain in the ass to deal with. If you're blocking the attack at least. Watch out for Firestorm from this bitch. But yeah, best time to attack her is when she pulls out her bow, because she can't switch that fast. So yeah, but her arrows will also do decent damage too, so don't underestimate that. Yeah, enemies in this area, they hit pretty damn hard. Like, it doesn't matter who you're facing, they do decent damage. Since this is, I believe it's technically the last area, but depending on how you take this area on, this could be like maybe your second area. I don't know. Like after you you lift the colorless demon fog, or the colorless fog, you can gain access to this area already. Like you beat the penetrator and then you can just come over here. You don't have to wait until the last moment to come here. But I think it's best if you take this area on last. I don't know. That's just my personal preference. You don't have to. You could, like I said, you can take this area on early if you want to. Take care of these guys. Watch out for the assassin guy that drops down right here. Yeah, see, he does decent damage as well. And it's kind of dangerous for us because we're also using the hiltless. Alright. But yeah. If you just run past this part, be careful because there's a red-eye knight up there waiting for you. So, and the assassin will chase. Okay, so be careful about that. This part, just kind of stun this guy a little bit. Be careful not to take too much hits from this guy because he hits hard. And he's down. Did he drop anything? Damn it, he dropped some. Oh, he fell all the way down. Okay. Probably just healing item. Oh, dropped the greatsword and full moon grass. Nice. Yeah, this is a good area to farm healing items. I think if you want like dark moon grasses, you gotta do it on Valley of Defilement. This door can be opened later on for kind of like a shortcut. Because once we go out there, a cutscene will play and the blue dragon appears. You can also snipe the dragon here. I don't think the damage is too much of a difference. Right here, we're hitting for like 14. I think if we snipe him when he's up like over there, we can do, I think, about like 18 to 20 damage. It's not like too much of a difference, but it will kind of save some time. And if you snipe him right here, you can save Bior for sure. So after he does like his sweep, just go. Kind of like how we've been dealing with all the other dragons. Oh shit, he killed the crystal lizard for us. Did he kill the official for us too? I think he did. Okay, now it's time to take out our regenerating ring and let the Makoto do its job, I guess. In a way. Wait for our HP to drop. Make sure you stay here so the dragon's right here. Because if you push forward, it's gonna fly to the top. So wait. Well, for me, I'm just gonna wait until my HP drops to 30% before I move up. I don't know if I should attempt to try to grab that. Maybe I should. But I think the fire can KO me, so I don't. That's like what's holding me back right now. And okay, so I gotta make sure to put away the Makoto. Because it's still sapping my health even though I'm just two-handing the bow. Because I guess the sword is technically still on me. Does it even have a sheath? Damn, it has a sheath? What? I'm just admiring now. Wow, okay. Yeah, it reaches. Well, that's where it dies, so obviously. Sorry, just admiring the dragon. I think I'm just gonna do a little bit of cut and editing until my HP hits 30%, because this is still gonna be probably gonna take like a minute or two before it hits there. So I'll see you guys when my HP actually hits 30%. So yeah, HP dropped to 30%. Let's test our damage real quick. So we were hitting for like 14. Let's just test out how much we can hit for now. If I can land a shot on him. You know what? Forget it. I don't want to keep wasting arrows. Let's just go to the top. So you can see that the Clever Rat's Ring has procced because there's an aura around us that's red, and also you can see on top left corner. Right here, you want to wait until the dragon breathes fire. I like it when it sweeps from right to left, and then we'll make a beeline to go top. Alright, and then we'll run. Run without looking back. If your dies, the dragon will track you with the fire attack. But since he's still alive right now, we can stand like on the edge right here. It'll just be bait for us. So just snipe him from here. And we're hitting like 40 per shot right now, so our damage is like doubled. So this is really good. If you don't want to do this technique, you can also just upgrade your bow a little bit more. You can farm up the spider stones at Stone Fang Tunnel, and then if your bow is upgraded more, then you'll be dishing out this much damage. And if you use the Clever Rat's Ring technique, you'll dish out even more damage. So yeah, depending on how much, like how fast you want to take out the dragon, I suppose. For me, this is good. And this is the main reason why I brought the Makoto and the Clever Rat's Ring. If it wasn't for this technique, we wouldn't be dealing so much damage right now. So this is just like sniping the Crimson Dragon. Except it's I would say it's a lot faster, because instead of having to wait, you can just pretty much keep shooting. But depending on like the head location, I guess, damage might differ a little bit. And the white arrow will help us like do more damage, but it's like it's limited. You can only have 30 of them. I don't know if you can actually farm more of that. I didn't really look into it, and yeah, usually I just take what I can from catches when it comes to the white arrows. Is there pricey? I don't know how well, I know how OP they are, but never really looked into how to farm, because I hate farming. So basically this is pretty much it for now. Like wait from the breathe fire, and then you can just fire like 2 arrows. I think if you keep blasting arrows, like the other ones will miss, so you're gonna have to kind of like time your shots with this as well. And to lock onto his head, you have to look up right after he breathes. Well, you don't have to look up right after, you can just keep looking up, and then right after he's done breathing fire, just spam your lock on button, and then you can lock onto the head that way. Yeah, otherwise you won't be able to lock onto it. I'm doing good damage. This is a little bit of a damage check area right here. If you don't dish out enough damage, Bjorn will die. I mean, if you don't care about him dying, then, you know, it doesn't really matter. Because he doesn't give you anything, even if you kill the dragon. He's just kind of there to distract. But we don't really need him to be there to take out the dragon. It's just a lot easier if he's there. Because the dragon will keep trying to take out Bjorn while we can just stand here and blast him to death with arrows. But like, if Bjorn's not around, you can also still snipe him with the arrows. It's just that we're gonna have to do it inside the tower instead of standing out here, which I think it's a little bit more annoying, and I think you do a little less damage if you're inside the tower. And I'll show you guys the positioning after this. And keep an eye on the, I guess, their souls. Like if you all of a sudden get souls, that means Bjorn dies. So if you're standing out here, be careful, because the dragon can also burn the area that we're standing on right now. I'm only standing here because Bjorn is around. And I think we got him. There you go. And we get the large-scaled flame demon souls. Let's double check what it's called. Yeah, demon soul. I was gonna say dragon soul, but it's demon soul. I don't know how well he's doing.
Leave the fire breather to me. May light shine upon my lord, for Boletarian! For Boletarian! We managed, did we? That salamander was more trouble than expected. Now, you go on ahead. You know me. I need a nap. That swooping monstrosity was quite a drain on me.
I don't know what this means, because this is pretty much it for Bjorn. Like, you won't see him around anymore. When you come back, he won't be here either. So, yeah, I don't know what it means. Does it mean he's dead now, or I don't know? Because he's not gonna be around Nexus either. And when we do the assassination quest, she just kind of skips his part if you already done this dragon part. So yeah, like if he's still in the Nexus, she'll tell you to kill him. But if you already finished up this area and then you're already done with the dragon part, she just kind of skips him. So I don't know, like he's dead or what. But anyways, here's the switch for the quote-unquote shortcuts. So that door opens up, and let's go ahead and take it. Reason for that is because we still got some items to pick up on the bridge that we didn't pick up before because of the dragon. Yeah, if you have like arrows to spare, you can snipe them here. You can snipe the dragon right here. But this one, I'm gonna say it's because mainly our weapons or our bow's not upgraded. That's why it takes more hits. So yeah, if your bow is like fully upgraded, then you can be able to take out the dragon, no problem. Oh, my favorite whenever enemies do that overhead jump. New Moon Grass. Dark Moon Grass is the best one. Like, it's the best healing grass item in the game. So yeah, because it heals you for max. Like, it doesn't matter how much HP you have. You can have like 99 and then use that, it'll still like max out HP, and also it'll cure you of any status ailment as well. So yeah, pretty damn good. Next up, we have to fight Ostrava. Yep, this guy turns Black Phantom on us. But first, we gotta talk to him.
Oh, it's you, is it? My father is up above. Ha! Well, something like him anyway. A demon in his shape. I began this quest to ask my father his reasons. To drag him back to the path of righteousness. But it seems it was all in vain. Please, kill my father. In his depraved state, he can only bring peril to these lands. This key opens Boletaria's mausoleum. Inside the mausoleum lies Father's sword, the Demon Brand, twin of Soul Brand. Use it to bring an end to his madness.
Huh. I don't know if the sword that he's talking about does more damage to the boss. I've actually never tested it out. I usually just kick the boss's ass before I do any side quests from this point on. So yeah. That's it for all the stuff we can get. There is Ostrava. Just standing there. Don't underestimate him, because he actually hits pretty freaking hard. So, like how we dealt with NPC enemies, we're just gonna hit them a few times and then back up. Like, if you missed the first one because he roll dodged it, don't worry about it. Just hit him the second time and then back away. Make sure you have enough stamina to roll out of the way, because otherwise you're gonna take some hits. And like I said, Ostrava right now, he's pretty damn powerful, so best to not underestimate him. And he drops his weapons. And these are the same weapon, the rune shield and sword. It's the same weapons that we picked up at Tower of Latria, part 2 of Tower of Latria. So yeah, you can get 2 of them. I don't know why there was a set there. I don't think he ever set foot in Latria. So I don't know. One of you lore experts, let me know. Anyways, you take the elevator up. Take it up. It's a long ass elevator ride. You take it up, and then once you reach the top, there's the gate right here will open, and that's the boss fight, which we will be taking on in the next episode. So yeah, thank you all so very much for watching. Hopefully this video has been entertaining or helpful or enjoyable, and we all found at least one of those qualities to be in this video tonight. Stay tuned for the next one, but until next time, I'll catch y'all later, homes.